This has been consolidation. This swing low is even higher than this swing low, right? So that's the real important part to differentiate when you're doing TA and what matters. But with the good stuff, we're losing all kinds of micro levels. 6 hour, all crossing is about to happen. Look, the 50 is about to happen, right? 4 hour, everything already happened. 2 hour, everything already happened. 1 hour, everything already happened, right? So, like, you start going down the list and you start realizing, okay, I know what I'm up against. I have to have this 6 and 8 hour things happen because that's the 6 and 8 hour is next. It's a domino effect. One cannot happen without the rest. So, if the 6 hour happens, gives you continuation, the 8 hour is going to start more pain. The 8 under 200 happened, 21 coming, right? So what you don't want to see is this cross happens and we're still here. Support on this massive, massive market making level. This is an all-time level. Let me show you. See? Because it really does just the whole bear market. Every time we attempted breakouts, this was the level. So this Toyota ramen territory broke us down, right? But look at this middle zone where we're at. This is a freaking before the start of the bear market. This was the level that started it. That's the level that held it. This is the level that started it. And we're finding support above the level that started the previous bear market. Do you see what I'm saying now? These little swings here, people say, "Oh, we're so back, because you see a big old pump and they think it's over, but then you realize, damn, look at the higher lows, and then we run. Damn, look at the higher lows, and then we run potentially, right? So we're still not out of the woods yet, and that's why is because of time frames like this. Any questions?
No, but I want to jump in, man. 5.7%. Bro, this is like the most massive level that I've had charted that I low key was talking. I don't know who it was to 2 days ago. I think it was Hinch. Ever since you gave me these keys on the USDT dominance, bro, I started charting it like I would every other chart. And 5.706 is a level of mine that I have for weekly, monthly, 4 hour, daily. I mean, you name it. It's everything. It is ultimate support after being ultimate resistance, after being ultimate support in 2023, in 2022 after ultimate resistance. Like every run that we've had, it's right after we lose 5.7% of USDT dominance.
Right.
Every run. So this is like super judgment day for me, for at least the swing trading side of things. You know, right now this is a huge level, and it's obviously it's holding right now, but I do believe that it will make or break. It'll
Well,
tell us where
we're,
we're going.
well, we're back to cooking, boys. I wanted to close the trade live with y'all because it's my 200. I was blessed with getting another run attempt at it. Let me show you how easy it is to make money on Novex. Mr. Topwick does it again. I don't know if I'm gonna say this isn't the top, but it was pretty freaking close. So I do expect a little bounce here. The 200, this little pattern here always gives me a zig to the zag before it runs up, and then I short again, and then I'm like, oh, profits, yum yums, ooh, candies.
If it's not the top wick, we could still call you John Wick, dude, because you
Okay,
pretty much be doing it.
okay, hold on. Let me find the candle that will make it look like I top wicked. Oh, okay, that one looks better. The 30 minute. Okay,
Oh, the
that's
hour
good.
will look real sexy.
The one out. Oh.
Yeah.
Short up, no, but this could have mean I shorted down here, right? Like this doesn't really give me the top, right? Like the 30, this candle, it at least tells me I shorted near the top. The 15 does, the 30 does it. The 15 is like, okay, yeah, this,
Yeah,
this, dude,
15 looks
the 15 and the 5. Look at the 5. The 5 is where you can for sure tell this man for short at the top. You know what I'm saying? That wick, that was me. I saw that wick and I was like, nah, fam. Anyways.
I'm gonna go on my 1 minute. I want to see something.
Bro, I'm a degenerate. I use the 1 minute.
Oh,
I use 100x leverage.
bro,
It's not for everyone. Do not fall for
bro,
my schemes.
bro. I'm showing my screen, bro.
Oh, you're not. I gotta.
You did not. No,
You're
I
not.
said I'm
You're
going
not.
to. I said I'm going to.
Oh
Bro,
yeah, yeah. I just unshared mine. Hold on.
bro, we did not talk to one another, mind you.
Okay.
We didn't have a single word amongst each other about that trade.
Well,
Okay.
besides, no, no,
Show
no,
my,
not that trade. Just
show my.
we were talking your stupid aggressive change of schedules without warning.
Look. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Bro, did you just close and do the same trade I did?
No, I closed when you missed the close. You closed when it came back.
Oh, and of course I should have left it open, right? It's gonna keep dumping now. But hey, I
Bro,
was
how
just showing
crazy is that?
how crazy is that and you learn to
Short.
always take that 200 EMA profit, dude. Let's go. You don't
Mine,
just freaking hear me, you listen.
and mine wasn't the 200. In all honesty, it wasn't the 200, but it was 146.37 was a huge level for me. So I got out, and then you said you missed it. I was like, that's crazy. You would have closed right where I closed. But look at, not the top. It's a 1 minute though, bro. That was just like yours, guys. Mine's on Soul. Yours on Bitcoin, guys.
Nah, bro. I'm listen, I
Trade, bro.
I don't know if I can really put into words just how we roll. But look, guys, let's definitely let's just realize one thing. TA is not all. What makes me different,
Mad
you know?
feedback.
Yeah, mad feedback. I just muted that. That was you, Alex. Massive feedback coming from you. Okay, yeah, because I muted you and it went away. So, anyways,
Hey, Clutch. Can
what
I also
up?
chime in and show you something from maybe other perspective you are not getting
Oh,
from the European one?
sure. I like
So
the Euro perspective.
I'm gonna share my screen if it's working.
Share, yeah, just hit
Yeah.
share your screen, and then I gotta add it once it lets you. There it goes. Then I
Is
accept
it
it.
already there?
Hold on, it will. It's loading. There it goes.
Okay,
Now,
so that's my Bitcoin chart in the monthly. Okay, you see, so
oh,
we
sexy.
had a pretty much higher high, and these are always the bull tops.
Right.
So if you check this out, here we got really a pretty much higher high. So this kind of sets everybody in a bullish sentiment. But watch this.
You're gonna look on the yearly.
No, I'm gonna look on the Euro chart. There's no higher high, dude. We barely could break through. We never seen above 100K in
Right.
Euro.
It was a false breakout, right, on the Euro chart.
Absolutely, and you could
Right.
track it early if you use the Euro chart, and if you watch the tops of 21 and 22.
So here's what
we
you
are
could do.
exactly here.
Right. So here's what you should do. You see where it says BTC USD on the top left of your trading view chart?
Yes.
Go to the tick. You see there's a little arrow right there to the right. There's a little plus arrow to the right. Click it.
Yeah.
Add BTC 1 exclamation. Add it. Just click it. Yeah, just click it. It's going to throw it on your chart. It's going to give you a comparison.
It's kind of not working. I don't know why.
Just click it. It'll load up.
No, it's showing me. That's the one. It's showing in percentage now.
Yeah, I mean, you look. So hold on.
I think I clicked a different one.
You just got to click it, and they'll run a line on your chart, and they'll compare it. So you don't have here. Let me do one on mine for the Euro chart. So I'll go to my monthly. I'm doing it, and then just give me what the ticker is right now. Hold on. What is it? BTC.
Which one do you mean?
What's your ticker for the Euro one?
I use BTC USD, but it's from capital.com. It's my broker where I'm trading on.
Okay.
No. So now it's working a little
Anyhow,
bit.
yeah, well, I just need a Euro one. Hold on, let me.
You can add the Euro to every chart. You have at in the right top of your chart, there it shows USD, and you can click on it. You can simply switch it to euro.
Yeah. It's just I'm trying to run the actual line comparison because if you do it with Sol, for example, it'll put Sol on your chart and it'll show you how it's performed versus Bitcoin.
I think it's not working because I used a USD chart but set the euro on it, so I would need to figure out look
I'll
for a
put
chart
up
that's
I'll do it
based on
later.
euro.
Yeah, I'll do it later and I'll put out a screenshot for you. I'll send it to you. So it'll show the line comparisons of how it
Yeah,
performed
yeah.
versus this.
So, but to get back to my, it doesn't matter if you watch it in USD or euro. We are basically in the end of a wave 5 expansion. We always had an overshooting B as the last bull trap on Bitcoin, and after a wave 5, we always had a 82% retrace. 82, okay. So you see it every time we had a wave 5. Okay. So from this to this, it was it. From here to here. And we also gonna see it from here to here because this is actually also I don't share my screen anymore, right? Damn it.
You're still
No,
sharing. Want me to stop it?
yeah, I just chime in pretty quick with mine again.
Oh, your screen's still sharing.
Okay. Yeah,
You
I
just stopped
just
it.
was irritated because I can't see my own screen then. So this here is
Gotcha.
also a lifetime trend.
Right.
And this here. And we always break through these ones here. So this is actually here.
The longer it takes, the higher the bottom becomes. And this is what I've
my
been
buy
saying.
range for the bottom of Bitcoin. Somewhere, let's say in between 30.
Yeah, that might be that. How
to
many
20.
candles is that? Measure the candles. So zoom out. Okay. And then grab your measure bar, and measure how many bars.
Where
No,
is it?
Scroll down. Next tab down, look up. Okay. Well, yeah, just measure the bars.
28.
What time frame are you on?
Monthly.
Yeah. So 28 months, 2 years.
Yeah. So that's what
Maybe.
we were talking about for longer, that we are gonna get a extended bear cycle. Bear cycle would be great.
If the economy, the world economical stance falls apart, yeah, I'll see that bottom. But if we rescue this with some form of like Ponzi-nomics that the
could
world
be
does
this year
together,
somewhere.
yeah, this is why I've said 45K. I could see 35K, but I don't know if we see under 30K. I just
Yeah.
don't know. So like your bottom right there puts it at what, like 22, 24? What is that?
Yeah, the absolute bottom range for me would be this point here, this week, 15.5. That's the absolute worst pain.
I don't think it goes there though. There's no chance. Go to the next bottom. You see that next pump and dump? Look, go from where you were at the bottom wick. Go to the left. No, go to the bottom. Yeah, that one right there, dude. That I think that's our bottom.
This one.
That's our potential worst case end of the world scenario type of deal. Which is
Yeah,
what?
but this
20,
is
that's 24, 23?
no, this here
me
is
see.
16.8.
No, I'm saying on that
you
on
mean
that
this?
next dump.
You mean this?
Yeah, that next
Yeah.
dump, the low. What's the low
Yeah,
on that dump?
That's 25K.
Yeah, that's dude.
24.5.
That's like I don't know if we freaking sniff that, bro, because people are gonna want their Bitcoin at that price.
Yeah, let's tell you this. After we cross this line here, that's in range of 35 to, let's say, 38. I start DCAing in.
Yeah,
So-
like at that point, because it may not for sure go too far under that
Exactly.
lifetime. Look, redraw your lifetime trend now. So to keep the same one you have, but instead of starting it from there, you start it from the next peak to the right.
This one.
Yes. And the reason being is that was your low.
Yeah, look,
That,
it's lining up perfectly. Also
mhm,
with my green ones
right.
here.
No, exactly. That's why I said that. So like that's the new trend that I personally feel it's going to start. I know exactly what you're talking and doing here because this is exactly how I've done my charts, just
Got a
just different colors. Go ahead.
I got a question.
Yeah, go
Eh,
ahead.
Cost per Bitcoin to mine right now is how much?
It's 100K, I think.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I thought it
no,
was like
no. The cost to mine Bitcoin is in the 70s right now.
yeah. So how the fuck do you tell me that? Sorry, how do you explain to me that 35's even in play when there's an infrastructure to mine this stuff, and that's what you're.
Because
Did it
after
ever dawn?
21, Bitcoin needed like 40K to get mined, and we dropped to 15. So why shouldn't it happen again?
Okay,
Well,
thank you. That's why I'm asking. I wanted to know. Has
well, I
it
can
happened?
tell you. Well, I can tell you more details, Ghost, just to like
Yeah, yeah.
specifically answer your question. There's also infrastructure cost that has ballooned and risen to the point of no return through inflation, right? So like the cost
Yeah.
of everything, cost of goods, cost of chips, you name it, right?
Energy, everything. Yeah.
Everything. So when all that goes because of the economy's freaking dumping, they can't possibly charge those same clients those same fees. So, that's where the mining companies, start doing better. That's actually when they prefer to be in business. A lot of mining companies during these times, they start freaking going away. And so what I would look at here in particular is look at which players are buying them at what rate, and it got me to thinking. The president's son had a massive space one day on X in which they introduced their Bitcoin company. And they bragged about how it was only costing them 50K to mine a Bitcoin.
I,
Bragged
re-
about it.
I
Bragged.
remember.
You
Yeah.
think they're the only ones that are gonna get that price, bro? They're the only ones that got that price right now. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's what gives me confidence in knowing extra signs of liquidity grab. All we've done is get cheated on from there. So look, at the end of the day, like one of the easiest ways to understand money is there's 50 trillion of actual money that we should have versus the world owes 4 to 500 trillion damn near in those levels. So what? That number has to come to reality, which is a one-to-one number. Every time that's happened, there's been a new superpower in the world. And you can just study history here. You don't take my freaking word for it, but one of my favorite subjects, other than math and analytics and all that, was always history. History repeats itself because money has the same roots right to your freaking
Yeah.
heart. And a lot of people, the dirtiest of people, do dirty, dirty things with money. And that's the world, because the world ultimately has a lot of dirty leaders and corruption and all that stuff. They have taken our money to a point where it's just not real. Anything you see pertaining numbers at this point is fabricated and a facade. No chance that Bitcoin and all these things should be at these price levels when our money shouldn't be at these levels. There's no reason why a 26-year-old with good credit and a good job can't buy a house in most places in the world now. It's insane, right? Like, what? And that's because we've inflated money and been used as exit liquidity for the pockets of the massive, massive corporations. But hey, this is why we're changing y'all's perspective on these things, because look, how can we stop it? I don't know. The world unites. They always do. They go into King Louis, right? And do what they did to that poor Frenchman bastard. But what was he doing to his people? The government is doing nasty, nasty things to their people. At some point, who knows what will happen? But this is the financial war and exit liquidity through the unregulated markets of futures, of, extra leverage, all those things. So, honestly, like that's what makes it possible, goes besides even all the other facts is, dude, any number is possible. They'll give us 10K Bitcoin if they want 10K Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was. That was an honest question for me. I'm like, well, man, the infrastructure set up just didn't. There was no logic in that in my brain until just now. I wanted to absolutely know if it happened in the past, and it did. So, when's the next halving?
The
Yeah.
next halving is 3 years, right? So no, like listen, dude, like it is what it
What
is, man. But crypto gives us a chance. What half of trash is still trash? Nah,
when
man.
I
Look,
mean, at
crypto
least
gives us an answer, bro, because the banks don't have like they don't have something for us. People across the world are struggling really, really bad. Really, really bad right now. It's bad times,
yeah,
bro.
they are.
People
Even
aren't
in the
qualifying.
so-called rich countries.
Yeah, so America's struggling really. Like, if you're not already set up, good luck. But that's because we keep giving our money away. Let's go start a daycare, guys. Massimo, are you down to start a daycare with me? You're close enough.
I'm already ahead of you, bro. I
I
got three
bet.
locations. We'll start with one and then continue from there.
Let's go
Dude, this will
scout.
be like the next Harvard University, our daycare.
No, man, this is crazy. Well, this is kind of a daycare of you traders. Who else keeps y'all honest? Who else tells you when to long, when to short, and
It's a
usually
it's
isn't
a
wrong?
it's a crypto wallet daycare to make sure you don't get liquidated
That's
and or
right.
yeah, I think they call that in daycare shitting your pants.
And listen, guys, all jokes aside, I only ask for one thing in return, and that's that you just pump some volume on Novex, guys. If you enjoy the TA and you've been able to make some money, much love. But now let's get to it, Brainy. You have been patiently just vibing in the back, dude. Any feedback, any questions you have, or would you think of our back and forth? You know, the only thing we didn't do today was an introduction question that usually takes us 30-45 minutes in the beginning of the show, in which we like just kind of discuss different topics. But you got to see the TA, man, and you didn't run away. You're still here.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting. I've done stocks before. I haven't really gotten into charts quite that heavily for crypto, but yeah, no, definitely interesting for sure.
Nice. Well, I'm glad I piqued your interest, man. Usually that's one of the touch points that's needed in order for you to convert someone, right? So just like us all, we all want to convert more people into our products and our things that we're doing. For us, these are things that are free. Join our Telegram, Novex Finance. You just type in Novex Fi. That's our X handle as well. And our Telegram will show up right there. So just come through, say what's up. We're cooking up a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna be worth it, man. But now let's get to your stuff, Alex. I see you're back. Hopefully, you're not freaking rugging us. How dare you be rugging on the day that you have a special friend? Don't worry, I'll kick him later. Brainy, don't you worry, bro.
Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah,
We hear
I'm
you
back,
good.
man.
But
Yeah, I
nip
pressed some
twister and all.
settings. Yeah, press the button to get like clearer audio, and it made it even worse. So I can't believe it.
Oof. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
your audio was good enough, man. Don't be trying to too much stuff. But hey, let's start here before we go anywhere else. Brainy, why don't you tell us just like the you introduction, right? Like who are you? How long have you been in crypto? What brought you into crypto, and just kind of like a basic introduction of who you are.
Sure. I got exposed to crypto in 2009. I was up there. I've been in payment systems for over 20 years, and this kid was telling me how he was going to all these thrift stores, getting these computers to mine this stuff called Bitcoin in his basement, right? I was like, that sounds like some horse shit, right? Because he was telling me how great it was. So I didn't get into it at that time, but I started getting into crypto in about 2012, heavily traded through 2017 and 2019, and I've been doing some things here and there. Background, I've done a lot in alternative fuel and energy. I got some patents in that, and like I said, I've also been in banking systems, payment systems for over 20 years and banking systems for the last 5.
I love that you said I was exposed to crypto. It is like a drug. Okay. No matter how you look at it, right? There's a realization that crypto is something, and it can be many, many things. And
Why'd
what
it sound like
people,
it was a gateway drug?
right? I mean, oftentimes it is,
Right.
right? So, but that's the deal, right? Sorry about that. That for some people, it can just be a show up and just let's see where the wind takes me, to and fro. So, like, I prefer those that want to make their visions realities, those that want to curate their circles. You don't mold people and change them. You just go find similar, like minded people. And, throughout the years, you've been here long enough. We end up in the same stomping grounds for those same, values, and the builders and those that are taking the action to really do things for others and to really, help people at the same time, help yourself. Doesn't mean you're not allowed to. The difference between most is they want to win, which is fine, but they don't want others to win. So when I see people like yourself that is building something that others can use for winning, that just fits the synergy of what we'd like to do and what we're all about, man. So cool origin
Yeah, you
story. You've been
definitely
here
win with
forever.
this.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure, bro. So that's what it really comes down to. So I guess the way I would like to lead this, because this is a bit different. Imagine I'm just next to you, shoulder to shoulder. We're sharing your screen, we're watching your screen. Just
Okay.
introduce what Sing Signals is, and like give me a basic overview. Like what am I looking at?
Okay. So I'm not going to go through the trading type part of the platform because it's fairly similar to like Bullex or Axiom or those type of trading platforms as far as the trading part goes, right? But where we really get into it is we've built a Bloomberg level intelligence and also artificially intelligent gathering data, making calculations, pushing these signals up. Um, they're color coded, momentum, sustained momentum, all the little bells and whistles you get with like a real stock trading platform. Alarms, all that good stuff. But yeah, this it finds wins. I mean, you could see the charts on my left. I pulled some up while you were talking and just did like a few and had them running while you were talking. And I mean, there's gains on every one of these charts. If you can see them, they're a little bit small.
Right.
But
Can you
then,
zoom in? Can you zoom in on individual charts? Like, can I go at,
um,
like, if, like, say that's me right now, I can just focus on one.
all right, we'll take here is probably the lowest one.
Okay.
This orange line is where I saw it. Okay, now keep in mind I'm manually pulling these addresses and pulling these charts.
Got
So
it.
it probably caught it down here, or it could have caught it down here.
It's just
Uh,
by the time
uh,
you saw it, you're not a perfect robot, so that could have been,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
you see
3
these
minutes.
candles, right? You
Right.
see these candles? These are
Right.
1 second candles, right?
Right.
My platform is generating 50 candles to every one of these 1 second candles.
Dang.
We're ingesting Solana blockchain data and writing it to a database and generating output at 12 milliseconds, if you know what that means.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's insane. It's
That's
the
what I
same
mean,
type of,
professional level.
yeah, it's the same type of, for streaming and, to deliver frickin' me getting the headshot on a freaking dirty little zombie that's trying to kill me. So, yeah, that's freaking sick, bro. Okay.
Oh, it's insane.
So these signals, I mean, obviously some of those they're just meme tokens. It's not like we can short them.
They're all meme tokens.
Right. So at this point, you really got to look at getting those
Look at
signals
this one.
early. Yeah, getting the signal buying, and then you just G
I
whenever you want to G.
spot called it, came in at 6K,
Mhm.
ran to 14K.
Yeah,
That's a double up.
yeah, no, these are freaking trenches. You're just scanning random ass tokens and cooking them. That's so crazy.
But this isn't random. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I meant, well, didn't you say you did random CAs? You were preloading the CAs.
I pulled random CAs, yeah. So I came in here like I came into the breakout.
Right.
And I just started pulling these breakouts.
Tight.
And loading them up. And then you can pause it. I have to pause it because you saw how fast these signals come in. And this is at 80% confidence level. If I lower the confidence level, you see how they speed up?
Right.
So we have confidence scoring and all kinds of all the good stuff.
I mean, what's your highest score on the confidence? 90?
You usually want to run it. Most tokens will run between 67% and 80%, but it's definitely going to lean towards that 60 to 72% area.
Right. Have you caught any high cap runners? Because I mean, low cap stuff is kind
Oh
of
yeah,
hard to really, make money on a
yeah.
15K run.
Here's one right here. There's a higher cap.
Noise. What was the stats on that?
Came in at, let's see, shit, if it'll hold still.
Yeah, still running. Or still
Okay,
has
here we
action.
go. Okay, it called it around 330K
Mm-hmm.
right here on this orange line,
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
and then it went up, to about 502.
Sick. That's a good run. 40%er. Definitely could have caught half of that to 75% of that at least, or if not more. And yeah,
Well,
those are
the
good runs.
bot, it'll call it several times. It'll call like it's calling it several times. I'm just pulling it once.
Got
So
it.
it's calling all of these plays.
Right. And this thing is just slanging all this data is just out there, just grabbing everything, every token launched, so whatever catches his
We're
eye.
monitoring the entirety of Pump Fun in real time. Every single thing. It farts, it sneezes, it wipes its nose. We see it.
Just pump. What about bonk and others and jupe and stuff?
We could throw them in, but it's not
They're not running.
that
They're not
important quite yet. Yeah, I mean, there's
all
was
the
like
crap.
what, a few hundred tokens launched on Bonk lately.
They had a few waves each of like they had their runs, but overall, yeah.
They did, and then it dies, just like Tron did last year for 3 months. And we're back up to 30,000 tokens every 24 hours on Pump Fun right now.
That's crazy. So yeah, the actions there. Yeah, no, this could definitely, and you can leave runners. I mean, dude, like how many of these are like sustaining these runs? Are you catching like
None.
They're all just the same old type of trash that Pump Fun has.
They're
But
all
whatever.
gonna die. We
Yeah.
don't care though.
No,
We
that's not
don't
what
care
you're about.
because
That's not you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No,
catch
then
it
that's
in,
not what the
catch it in and
space
out.
is about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, no, exactly. There's that many tokens because the space has chosen to want that casino. They just want that early entrance.
You could call it a
20K.
casino. It used to be one until now.
Oh yeah. Now there's data to help make it a lot easier for sure. For the
Right,
end
real
user
data.
though, right. For the end users though, it's still a casino, right? Most people don't know
Well,
this is
we
this
can
is why
fix
we
that
want.
too.
That's right. We want to show them.
You want to see?
Now, yeah, absolutely. So how do we
Okay.
onboard someone? Show me how easy it is.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
So come here, cooperate. All right, so we're making a push button trading bot.
Okay.
This thing trades at around 14 milliseconds to 200 milliseconds per trade.
Tight.
That's insane, considering that Bullx and Axiom trade at 1,900 milliseconds.
Jeez, that much faster? That's insane.
Yeah, it's like 100 times faster.
Yeah, that's freaking sick. How'd you can you discuss how are you able to get it that fast?
I don't really want to.
That's fine. No, I mean, I got you.
I mean, I kind of said so when I said I'm running 20 millisecond candles and processing all of Pump Fun's data at 12 milliseconds. But yeah.
Yeah, you gave us enough of the juice. I was just,
Give you a whiff there. Yeah.
Exactly. I just gotta ask, man. You wanted an AMA. I'm doing my due diligence.
Yeah, I don't want to go into that too much, but while you guys were talking there, I ran this. This is our testing bot, paper trading right now.
Okay.
And I ran it while you were talking, and I started with 26 Solana.
Nice. What are you at now?
89.
89. Sick. Well, why don't you load it with real Solana? That's what we got to do.
Well, you're gonna. What do you think we're doing here?
All right, exactly. So when is launch? When do we have access to this bot?
So the bot's going to come later because we're training it. Obviously, I built in an AI discriminator. It's got pattern recognition, and it's going to take a little while to run the data and stuff and have enough data. We're bringing in beta testers to help mark charts. So like on here, if I pause the stream, we've got a scam, cautionary, or okay. So if people are checking charts, they can tell the AI, hey, this is cautionary, this is a scam pattern. So that'll also help build things up as we go. It'll only get better.
Right.
One of the big things we're going to be doing is putting it on a public server because I'm running it at home right now and I have to literally wipe my freaking laptop every like couple hours.
Oh yeah, because of the data. What do you have? 2 terabyte you're running on your PC or
Yeah,
like
something like
around? Yeah.
it's probably taken up if I run it like I've been running it for this space. If I ran it for another 2 hours, it would eat up like 50 gigs. But keep in mind that also I'm compressing the data 50 times smaller than JSON data.
Right, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's freaking sick, bro. Yeah, you can sell that info. So I know you're deleting the
Well,
data.
yeah, we're set up. We're set up to give feeds to professional organizations. So you
Right,
want something custom? Give me tokens that graduate to have a 20% dip, then go up 5%. We can do as much as you want.
right.
Anything you want.
Yeah, we should do this for the tickers that we can leverage trade. Yeah, so for all the big
Yeah.
cats, where we can do all that stuff, so then we can, yeah, we'll definitely get creative. So this is tight, dude. You're early, but not early. How long you been building this thing?
A little about over a year.
Okay.
So.
This is seems good. A lot going on, so you have to kind of figure out, what's what. Do you have any form of
Well,
educational setup or like manuals training for
yeah,
it?
we'll do that, but you can scan, we've got, your standardized type filters, but then you
Okay.
can also come in and do ordered lists,
Okay.
which you can't do on any other trading platforms. You can also set alarms, which you can't do anywhere else. Yeah, more professional type grade stuff.
That's kinky. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
So and that's where
it's
you have guys like me. We're gonna help really educate people and really blow this stuff up. Anything that can help our users and help our listeners in a way that's, hey, it's part of the ecosystem without doing anything foul, bro. I'm in it.
Yeah, this thing we fired it up and done. We're doing lives. We're happy to do lives in front of people's faces whenever, and it's got at least a 60 to 80% hit rate.
And that's a pretty widespread 60 to 80. You're just kind of taking that off of what? How many trades or so have you done?
Pulling charts, lots of data. We say 60, but it's really leaning towards 80. I mean, we got to make it sound realistic, or people think we're nuts.
No, I got you. I mean, most sports handicappers want to be at 55, 58%, and they're freaking cooking. So
Right.
no, that's what's up, dude. This is good. So if you can imagine someone just came to the stream, they're listening right now. Just tell me in 30 seconds, as fast as possible, what is this? How can I use it? I just joined crypto last year. I learned trading. I'm all over the place. And just give me like just a quick little brief. What is this and how can I use it?
Okay, so we can help you with hands-on. This is obviously a little more advanced than like somebody just coming in. So what we're going to be putting out is a mobile app version that won't have any of this on the front end. It'll just literally be like buy 100 trades for X amount of dollars, put your money in, hit a button, and run Popil it, and just let it run.
Sick. Even better. So for you noobs, it'll do it for you. For you experts, you can filter out info, scrape the data that you need and take action. And the one that you don't, just bypass it. Imagine one of your homies gives you a token. Come run a scan on it. You're watching me like scam pattern detected. Don't buy that crap.
Yeah, you wouldn't even need to do that. You'd basically just plug your money in and turn it on. I mean, you can see here's some of the settings, and then you can get in. You can dial down your risk limits and like all different kinds of stuff. So
no, that's pretty cool. Do you have any portfolio management features on there? Like position
we'll have
percentages and stuff like that? Haven't dialed it in yet.
Yeah, we've got performance metrics and all that stuff down here.
Okay, that's what's
And then
up.
it'll
What's
give
your
you
target?
like a RAN.
Nice. What's your target hit for take profits? Like, what do you
As you can
usually
see,
experience?
I'll tell you what I got set at right now. I was trading half a Solana
Mm-hmm.
at 12% gains with a 37% stop loss and a 15% trailing stop. So if the chart keeps pushing up, it won't sell until it drops 15% from the top.
Right. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
and that's why I was able to pull out like 60 Solana while you guys were talking.
That's what's up, dude. Got to try to always hit, and it just keeps firing and exiting nonstop.
Yeah, so what it does is you can come in here and you can set like I had it set for like 200 trades an hour. And
Mhm.
so it literally went through 104 trades while you guys were talking.
Tight. That's what's up, dude.
Oh, I would have a
Yeah, because you're
question
not
to.
trading once. You're not trading once on this chart. It's hitting this chart several times.
Right.
Every single chart. Yeah. Go.
Right. Anyone up here, if you have any questions, this is your time to chime in.
Yeah, I have one. Could you hear
Shoot.
me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
The only question I have, if it comes, you know, I'm from Germany. My government is really obsessed with taxes, also on crypto. Do you have a possibility to export all the trade gains, included the spreads and fees you get in there? Because if I want to be a good German dude, I have to take my gains to my tax guy, and if I show him, hey dude, you only have to watch about 200,000 trades. Yeah, it's gonna basically cost me $10 trillion.
Well,
So
so most countries regulate it's either they want taxes if you make it crypto while you're in the country or where your residency is. It depends on the individual policy of the country. But I
yeah,
mean,
for us it's residency.
what I would do if I was in your position, I'd definitely be getting a secondary passport. If not, then just form a corporation in like Denmark or the US or something like that, and then just run it through a trust fund or something. So
I mean, it's pretty easy in Germany, and we don't pay much taxes on future trades, for example. We only pay 25%. So I don't give a fuck about that 25%. So it would be basically pretty nice if I can export all the data that I created with my trades. So yeah, because you know, for
Do you
25%, I'm
well,
not going to jail.
yeah, I get that, but also just I think you'll be fine if you cash out X amount and you're paying tax on that. It's like, dude, here it is. Like, what does the data and the trades matter if the only thing that matters is what you withdrew, the dollar amount?
That's
or
what
you
I'm playing on
or
at the
you could
moment.
just take out a loan against it on one of those leverage loans, and then you don't pay taxes on loans. But
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
there
I
you
think
go.
I need to have a private talk to one of you later.
Yeah. I think, look, man, there's a lot of things one can do when he's in business, and there's a lot of things one shouldn't do when he's a personal entity, right? So there's just a lot of
Yeah,
things. Talk to your tax professionals. Where there's a will, there's a way. I've learned that from the Cardone brothers. Thank you, Cardone brothers. You taught me a lot of tax loopholes. But tax loopholes exist for a reason, bro. That ain't crime. That's freaking your country. You know, I'm sure there's loopholes for all this stuff. But if you just want to know that you did the right thing and what you owe is 25%, every time you cash out a stack, put 250 on an account and call it good German boy. And then at the end of the year, you'll know. Here you fricking go. Take me to court, lie detector, whatever. I made 200,000. There's your stupid 50K. Don't at me. Right? Like, I think it's as easy as that if you're just gonna give in.
if you cannot tell them it's from futures trading, you pay your normal taxes on it, and this would be 45% for me.
Well, it is kind of like
But
futures trading. You're trading the future of like the launches and all these different things coming up.
Like I just said, just go to one of those platforms that loans and just take out a loan with your crypto. Just lock it up and take out the loan, then you don't pay any taxes because it's
Yeah,
a
that's
loan.
pretty smart. I'm going to come back to this.
Listen, I was giving them the different avenues, bro, to each their own. But for me, I always I don't get into business without structuring business. LLCs, you name it, tax IDs, and it's all just
You in the US?
I'm in the US, but I'm also a dual citizen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just makes it
Yeah,
easy.
Wyoming. Love Wyoming. They don't they don't report who owns the company. You can run a single member LLC out of there as a
Yeah,
trust account
exactly.
if you want.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
all that stuff is just all publicly known stuff. But all right, man. Well, I appreciate that. Other than the federal question, thanks, Fed. Uh Anyone else with a regular non-Fed crypto question? This man's over here talking about things that aren't even regulated. Crypto's not regulated. So for me, I don't know what to do until they tell me what I need to do. So
In Germany, they regulate also the regulations. So
they regulate the
Right.
regulators. Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, that's because you freaking guys need discipline. Last time y'all had no control in the government, y'all know what happened. So we're not really trying to go down that freaking rabbit hole one more time. We're not ready yet as a world. But anyways, any other questions for the homies? Sing signals. No, okay. All right. I see Ghost is a futures trader. Massimo, same thing. How can we leverage this? Like, how can we use 10x leverage so that everybody wants to play?
You'd have to set up a leverage platform and have the pockets to back it, probably.
Oh, dude, yeah. You have to have the big liquidity providers for that stuff because yeah, someone's got to take the
Yeah.
risk for the gains and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy, bro. Yeah, you wouldn't even want to
Yeah.
win. You want your hit rate to be
Yeah.
10%. So that's stupid. Yeah, we don't want to go against people. Now, this is tight, bro. This is I'm really impressed, man. So tell
I
me,
appreciate it.
besides the things we've spoken about, how readily available is this? Like, can I start using this today, types, or is there still
So what we're doing right now, we have two NFTs. One is an alpha NFT, which will get people early access, but not into the beta program, and some additional benefits, access to the affiliate referral program, which is 40%.
okay?
We have a beta tester NFT for beta testers. This is going to be a paid to play platform. It's not free. In fact, if you look on our website, it's funny. It's like if you're trading on a free platform, you've already lost. But
Right.
But yeah, so if you get that beta tester NFT, it'll get you into the beta. Once we get that rolling here pretty soon, once we get a certain amount of people, we'll start letting people in, and you can start using it.
That's what's up, dude. Okay. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. And I know you've been vibing with the homie for a while, and Alex is a good friend of ours. So Alex, you freaking dirty rascal. The Irishman always disappear when the hard work comes in. How you doing, dude? Any words? Any words you want to give the ecosystem onto how to use this? How do you feel about it? Just anything.
I'm excited, man. We set up the Discord so everybody can join there. We're planning to do some live trenching every Tuesday. Like it'd be like what time did we say? Like 2 a.m. Eastern or something. So we'll have the bot up and the team will be trenching. We got some of the alpha traders who are joining us. We did it the end of last week as well. I think the bot ran from like just for half an hour. It ran up, made what was it, 12 sol, 24 sol to 36 sol. Yeah, it's been good fun, man. It's just fun to get back into trenching and not fucking have to worry about getting roped and stuff. So it's been enjoyable. Grab some of the NFTs. Especially you get grandfathered in for when you get those alpha NFTs. It's not that expensive. You get that 40% referral fee as well, so you'll be earning all those. And pick up the beta tester as well. Why not? It's only 0.25. I put
Right.
the links, but under
Now the
under
beta tester is
live
the
stream.
1.5 one.
Is it? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
So what gets me with so obviously the beta tester gives me access to the thing, to the product, so I can use it. Is
For
there
the beta
anything
test, yeah.
for the beta tester, right? Is there now, are there any
Hey, look at
limitations
that. You see
to what
it?
it,
You see it? Do you see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I saw
This
it.
chart I pulled right here.
It just popped.
Yep, that's what it does.
Yeah. So you then set up the bot however you want. You load it, fund it, whatever, or is the bot kind of like a group thing? Like it's just the company bot, it uses it, and you get a share
No, you
from it.
can come in here and you can set, how much you want to trade, what your gains are. Obviously, we're going to suggest a range between 10 and 20% as our target range. And that's, generally what we see on most of these meme coins is you can easily make 10 to 20% gains. And then, set your stop loss, your trailing stop. You can come in here and set your confidence level if you only want 69% on the signals or you want 80%. You can dial it in. You could say, I only want tokens over a certain market cap. I only want tokens that have a green, blue, purple, and red signal indicator. I mean, yeah, you can get in there and get a little granular.
Right. Okay. Yeah, for the anal people, So I get
Yeah.
it. For sure.
Oh,
That's
there we
pretty
go.
dope, man. So the NFTs are live.
Just
If
pulled
you
this
don't
up.
mind, Alex, post it in the chat section as well. Put the
There we
chat here
go.
for the stream.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
pulled this
Runner.
right in front of everybody's face. Right?
Yeah. Did the bot ape that one?
I would have, yeah, if I had it running.
Oh, but you don't have it running. Yeah, that's still tight. As well. Put the for sure. All right, dude. Well, this is pretty cool, man. We're gonna definitely check you out. Obviously, we were already doing so. As far as the rest listeners, anyone watching this, if you're looking for tools to help your trenching, this is definitely one of them. Because this doesn't feel like a tool. This feels like the tool. You could just,
Right.
yeah. You can also track. Well, okay. I guess my question to you would be this before we leave.
Sure.
I can monitor what trades it's currently involved in. Does it list them? Does it have
Yeah.
a tab? How do you do that?
Yeah, right here it's got your open positions and recent
Perfect.
trades.
Right. Okay. Which token, which you can get a CA, right? So then
Yeah,
at
it'll
that
have the
point,
CA because sometimes the data's coming in so fast, sometimes the metadata isn't even pop up yet.
well, yeah, because the validators haven't validated all the info. They're freaking slow. So you're even beating
Yeah,
them.
we're pulling the fragmented data off the nodes before it even prints candles.
So you can get degenerate with this and go super high confidence score and then put a big threshold of like 50%. Like you can get
Yeah,
pretty
or
crazy with it or whatever.
yeah, and set your buy pressure at like 70% or something.
Right. Yeah, no, we'll entertain a couple of different routes, but yeah, so then you can then monitor these positions, kind of check them out, ape them separately as well. If you want to, like, you see a breakout, maybe you see something on X, community gets formed, something bullish, listing gets paid or Dex gets paid, it shows up on the freaking scanners or whatever. You start seeing it get called in
Yep.
Telegram channels, and bam, yo, let me just ape. I know my bot's firing 0.5 and I'm already up 20%. So let me just fire at least that freaking 0.1 and just leave it forever type deal. Because what if you catch a runner? And I was just giving an example. Obviously, you can cater percentages however you want. But yeah, no, this gives you just access to just data, which you can then use to make healthier choices. And on most of these meme tokens, not holding on forever is the freaking play. So I love it, dude. This is teaching the nature that sadly this space wants. But hey, this is the one way to be protected. So we're gonna freaking go down this because I'm okay with 10-20%ers nonstop when it's like this. But I don't want to take 10,
Oh
20
yeah.
percenters once, twice a week type of deal, right? So we're in crypto for a reason to really speed up what mass adoption is going to do to this space. So we're ready, bro. This is tight.
Yeah, but
I wish I had
you're
this.
taking 10 and 20% was at, 14
Hundreds.
to 200 milliseconds. That's like as fast as you
That's
can blink.
different. No, yeah, that's different. That's what I'm saying. This is
Right, it's
not-
different.
Right. No, but you can't do this on your own. Just sit there and
You
wait.
can't do it
for 20
manually.
percenters.
Nope.
No, that was what I was saying.
No, sir.
We do it on Novex constantly, but we're using leverage, right? That's a different ball game. You speed up that time. Like, so no, yeah, for sure, man. This is freaking good stuff, dude. I am definitely I'll get Alex to get us dialed in so we can contact even more, and dude, we'll battle test this together, dude. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it should
Freaking
be a
right,
hell of
dog.
a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, hey, give us your socials. Can you just give us a little exit outro here? How can we find you? How can people find the product? What do you want them to do? And let's wrap this baby up.
You want to do that, Alex? So you still here?
He's here, I think.
Yeah, it's a Zing
All right,
Signal.
go ahead.
At Zing Signals on X. I'll put the thing in the chat, the Discord in the chat, and under all the main feeds and everything. But at Zing Signals, pretty much everywhere. We're on Telegram now as well. I just set up the group today. I'll be adding in all the people who've already picked up the NFTs and stuff. Some of the homies have picked it up. So yeah, it's pretty much Zing Signals everywhere, man. Zing with a Z. Zim Zimmer.
Z, senor. Nah, heck yeah, man. Well, much love to all you guys for vibing with us and kicking it here during the space. The best thing about being early to something is not that you're just gonna gain some money from it, but you also gain some power from it. The power of knowledge is insane, and when you don't have to do certain things, it's even better. This product here is so underrated. I could tell already. And I kind of had a talk with Alex about how disappointed I was at some of that underrated behavior from the space. But dude, this is freaking insane. Keep up with the homies. They're growing, they're changing. If you understand some of the things we spoke about today, you should be hella excited and go do some damage to the freaking trenches, because fight back. They've been doing enough damage to you, right? So anyways, check out the stream, like and repost. There'll be more. I'm sure Sing's gonna, and Brainy are gonna be coming through a lot more than just here and there, man. We're gonna be using this stuff a lot. So check them out. We're gonna play a little outro music here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We're gonna be having poker and all kinds of different types of streams. We're gonna get back to gaming as well over the next few days. So a lot of fun can be had when you're obviously watching charts, dude. And part of it's going to be trenching, gaming, and leverage trading on Novex, baby. So hey, I wouldn't want to have it any other way. So have a great rest of your day. Check us out. Talk soon, everybody.
Yeah. Top down. Sun low. Got that. Novex glow. Yeah. Screens green. Heart slow. Let the whole day roll. Early in the AM, coffee in the same cup, watch list loaded. Everything framed up, charts on chill. Moving like a slow jam, playing so clean, I don't even need a boast, man. Wrist tight, yeah, the downside light. Let the market do its thing. I ain't gotta fight, cause the rules in place like lanes on the freeway. Novex on the dash, I just ride how the beast sway. Trail stop set while I laugh with the homies. Alerts hit soft on my wrist like it know me. No chase, no race, just grace in the guideline. Platform do the heavy, I just live in the right mind. Novex on my mind, I'm cruising through the day so smooth. Money on the line, but I'm moving like I can't lose. Game stay up line, got a plan so I can choose. Life plus grind, that's the groove I use. Novex on my mind, yeah. Used to let fear talk talk loud in the background. Jump in, jump out, every little tick down. Now I zoom way out, see the whole big frame, let the noise burn out. I don't play that game, I split win, stack small, let it grow in seasons. Lost come, noted down, walk off with a reason. Discipline drip like the chrome on the rim, shine step by step, turn a side hope to a real climb. Tell my people you could build while you breathe easy. From the phone or the home where the waves breeze. Tools in the hand, but the mind is the real wealth. Novex on the screen, put belief in your own self. Novex on my mind, I'm cruising through the day so smooth. Money on the line, but I'm moving like I can't lose. Game stay up line, got a plan so I can choose. Life is grind, 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 grind. That's the groove I use. Novex on my mind, yeah. From the first little trade to the big time vision, from the late night doubts to the clear cut decisions. We just scale, stay patient, let the process talk. No vex in my hand, but my heart do the walk, yeah. No vex on my mind, no vex on my mind.